What the world needs now is love, sweet love. you know, this world needs a lot of love. Are you feeling stressed, depressed, lonely, aggravated, frustrated? Well, you're not alone. The whole world experiences all of those things. So, what I want to do is help you out. I'm Alayla Kara. I am the CEO of Imaging Coaching LLC. What I do, I'm a life coach. I specialize in stress management. So what I do is I help people reduce their stress levels. Stress is a part of life. We can't get rid of it, but we can learn how to minimize stress, and we can also learn how to cope with stress. I have a book, it's called The Stress Eliminator. In the book, it talks about different types of stress, understanding stress, and how to cope with stress. It also talks about how to eliminate particular types of stress that you don't need. We all going to experience stress no matter what. We're going to experience it. I don't care how much you try to avoid it, you just can't avoid it. So what I'm here to do is to help you learn how to cope with it. First, we have to identify your stressors. That's the very first thing that I do. I learn who you are, why you operate the way you do, and then we sit down, we talk, and we go over some strategies, how you're going to be able to cope with what's going on. Now, you don't always have to cope with the things that goes on in your life, but some things you just can't help, and stress is one of them. It's a natural part of life, but when you have the wrong type of stress, such as being distressed, anything in that nature, you can actually do something about that. But then you have certain types of stress that you just can't change, such as getting a new job. Now you know that whenever you get a new job, no matter how exciting it is to have a new job, it's also stressful. And when it's stressful, it helps to understand that this too shall pass. One of the things that I learned about myself is that when I start anything new, I'm excited about it, but I'm also stressed about it. And I get nervous because I know that it can go in so many different directions, and I wonder, is the direction that it's going to go in, is it going to be good or is it going to be bad? But I also learned that I can control the direction just in the beginning. You can't control everything, but you can control yourself. That is the main key to what I do. I teach you how to learn how to control your moods, the mood swings that you're going to have, and the mood swings that you've probably already been experiencing. But I also teach you how to cope with things that you cannot get rid of, such as someone else's behavior, how people act. And it can set you off. It can set you off to a tone where you could find yourself in a situation that you wouldn't expect them to have. I experienced that about a week ago, and I had to learn that, people gonna do and say what they want to say. I have to just learn to deal with what I do about it, how I react to it. So what I did was I prayed on it. And then I asked God to forgive me for the resentment that I had in my heart towards that person, that particular person. And then I decided to do something that was even beyond what I would normally do. I asked the person to forgive me for any sins that I had caused them to even lash out at me in the first place. And if I didn't do anything to make that person lash out at me, well, that's on them. But I still asked for the forgiveness because I knew that I was holding resentment in my heart towards that person because of the betrayal that this person had done. But it helped me to relieve stress, because the minute that I did that, and I also told the person that I forgive them. I said, I forgive you because you don't know what you're doing. You're literally just coming up with things just to try to get under my skin. But that's a part of life, right? So after I released all that, I felt like a big weight was lifted off my back, off my shoulders, off my neck. Tension was going away, and I just felt much lighter. So that's part of the strategy that I teach you. I teach you the art of forgiveness because, believe it or not, forgiveness is powerful. It is one of the most powerful tools that you will ever have. And it will help you with so much in this life, so much in your everyday world. It will help you get through so much. Just learning how to forgive yourself first. Start with yourself. And then learning how to forgive others. It's not about forgiving the other person for the things that they've done. It's about forgiving the other person so they won't have a stronghold over you. And it's not even that person who has the stronghold, it's the spirit that's behind it, that's driving that person to be the way they are, to rise up against you. So that's part of the things that I will teach you. What you can do if you want to be a part of this, you can go to my website at www.imagingcoaching.com. And as you can see, it's right here. You stand up so you can see. Imaging Coaching. And here is the website. You book your session online. Make sure you book your session. Now, when you book your session, you get one free consultation. That's the first thing first. We have to talk about who you are, what you're looking for, and how imaging coaching can help you. And then once you do that, you sign up for either a pay-as-you-go plan, or you can sign up for a membership, and you get a subscription. You pay once a month, and you get 4 sessions every month. You pick whatever day that's good for you based on the calendar that you will be booking yourself a session on, and whatever available date, you'll be able to pick a date, and you get a confirmation right away, letting you know that you are already set to go. And we will work out whatever that needs to be worked out. Now, in the package, go on the website, you will see exactly what's there. There's time management, if you need help with time management. There's also spiritual. So some people, you might say, I want to get closer to God. I need to get closer to God. I need to learn how to do certain things to help me get there, such as fasting, prayer, and all those things. And that's a part of the spiritual journey. Then there's also, we have anything that's dealing with workout. A lot of the times we don't realize that our weight has a lot to do with stress as well. I can relate to that because, as you see right now, I might look a certain way, but I used to be heavier than this. Now, I've never been in a place where I just let my weight go completely, but I have been in a place where I was so uncomfortable with my weight. I would go upstairs. I know you probably heard other people say this before, but it's the truth. I used to walk upstairs and lose my breath and be, and I'm like, okay, now what is happening with me? As well as my sleep habits was so badly to the point where I wake up in the middle of the night, can't breathe, have to drink water. I always have to have water by my bedside because something in this area will get stuck. And I'm like, I can't breathe, so I would drink water to push it down, or whatever it was that was clogging me from being able to breathe while I was sleeping. And that's when the Holy Spirit told me, you need to lose weight. That's what's going on with you. Your body is not made to carry that much weight, because I've been slender my entire life. I was athletic growing up, as well as in my 20s and 30s. So it's like now I'm in my 40s, and I was just wondering what I had to do to change that. So working out is definitely a part of the stress reduction, as well as eating well. Now, I had a bad habit of changing my eating. One minute I'm eating, nutrition food. Next minute I'm indulging in non-nutrition food. And I said, enough is enough. It's time to change this. Take my health seriously, or I'm gonna find myself not well. So That's a part of the package you would get as well. But see, the thing is with the package that you get to tailor make the package to make it fit for you. If you say, you know, I don't want to deal with the spiritual side of this, then take it out. You don't have to deal with the spiritual side. You might say, you know what, I just want to deal with working out. I want to deal with learning how to control my time, getting my time in order, time management. Those are the only two things I want to deal with. Well, guess what? That's all we would deal with. Just those two things. It's really in your corner. The entire package, when you get online, you go ahead and you put in all the information that you need to put in, and you will cherry pick exactly what it is that you want to be working on. And later on, as we continue to go through the journey, you might decide, you know what, I think I do need a little bit more than what I'm getting. Maybe I should add the spiritual side, or maybe I should add more personal development into my plan. Guess what? If you pick whatever you picked in the beginning, it doesn't affect what you're going to do later. It will not change the whole dynamics of the structure of everything that we're going to be doing. This is a very, very particular course that you will learn how to do on your own over time. My job is to help you help yourself. I am to coach you to help yourself in your journey, the new journey that you might choose to have for yourself. I am here to help you with that. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not here to be bossy. I'm not here to be picky. I'm not here to be controlling. That is not what I do. I am your coach. I am a life coach, a professional, certified life coach. I am here to help you get to the point and the place in your life where you want to be. And if you make some changes along the way, that's a part of life. Life always throws curveballs at us and always something coming up. And then guess what? We're going to maneuver around those things and work with it. Sometimes we're going to have it as our best friend and work with those things. So make sure that you log on to imagingcoaching.com. Make sure that you check out everything on the website. I'm also a podcaster, so if you want to just listen to some of the things that I talk about, go into the area where it says podcast, and you'll be able to go into that and listen to some of the podcasts. I also have a store on there, e-commerce store. It says shop. Just tap on that and you will see some products on there that you might can use. Most of the products that I have on there is for the coaching services. So if you decide to do the body image, weight loss, or even weight gain, if you decide to do any of those things, well, there's workout equipment, there's workout attire, there's things that can help you get started or even just add to your own collection that you probably already have. Then if you decide that you want to just do some meditation, you want everything to just be calm and smooth and relaxed, well, I have essential oils on there. I also have candles. I have all these different remedies to help you to just get into your serenity, get into your zen, all those things. I have that to just help you relax, massage oils and everything. I gave my husband a massage the other day and he just loved it. And it was because he was stressing. I said, it's not right for me to be able to help everybody else out here in this world, and I can't help the one in my house, especially my husband. That ain't right. So, I set up this nice, beautiful ambiance set up for him, and it was beautiful. It was a beautiful moment. And not only that, it's just to relieve stress, it's also to help you to understand yourself, where you can start seeing yourself in a better way, a more positive way, So I hope this is something that will help you. Check out my book. It just came out 2 days ago. It's called The Stress Eliminator. You can pick up a copy on Amazon. And you can also read a sample if you want to just know what it's really talking about. Pick up the ebook copy and you can read a sample. Just check it out. Make sure you leave me a review. All right? Holla.